Today we're looking at the incredible world of big brothers, big sisters, and how they've been shaping lives through mentoring right here in Sacramento for over 60 years. This mentorship program creates matches that make a huge impact in the lives of kids. Here to tell us about the work they're doing is Jacob Peterson, CEO of Big Brothers, Big Sisters of the greater Sacramento area. Welcome.
Thank you.
Of course. So, I heard about Big Brothers, Big Sisters growing up throughout the years. Tell us why it's so important to have this program today.
I think what we're seeing is just a huge demand for our services. We have parents, teachers, counselors reaching out to us really saying, I have a child and they really need some extra support in their life. And I don't think it's extremely shocking for us, knowing that following COVID, students are further behind academically, they're further behind socially, they're struggling with mental health challenges. And so I think people see Big Brothers, Big Sisters as a great solution to really addressing a lot of those key challenges.
Yeah, an important resource that's needed. Many of us have heard of Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and we know you guys are all about youth mentoring, like you've mentioned, but what does that actually look like?
Yeah, so essentially what we do is we take a youth who has a number of risk factors working against them. So maybe they're low income, maybe they are a single parent household, foster youth, and we take a community volunteer who we vet, we train, and we place them in that child's life. And really the two of them make a commitment to each other. They make a commitment to spending time together, to really working on that youth's development and their goals and their aspirations. And we really see some magical things happen when that takes place.
Yeah, I think it's great to hear that. It's a commitment to each other. How does your team facilitate positive youth outcomes for the greater Sacramento area?
Yeah, great question. So we really spend time getting to know the youth and the family involved, and what really do they need help with and where do they need some extra support. And we actually develop a plan for that child, for that family. And then we work closely with our mentors and our volunteers to really help kind of facilitate their development and work through that plan to make sure that the youth has all the support that they need to be successful. And so we kind of mentor the mentor and provide coaching and support and facilitate the entire relationship from start to finish.
Okay, so for our viewers who are interested, what does it take to become a volunteer and who can apply?
So that's the great thing about our program is really anyone can be a big. If you are over the age of 21 and have a driver's license, you can be a big. We do a thorough vetting process to make sure we have the right people in the program. But outside of that, you don't have to have any special skills, talents, or abilities really to be a big. You just have to commit to that child's life. We ask for a 1-year commitment, which I'll caution people in saying most people go well beyond that. We only ask for 1 year, but we actually have an average match length of about 5 years. So we have people who want to stick around and be in that child's life for a really long time.
That's awesome. Yeah. What has been the response from volunteers who have had the opportunity to become a big?
So I think volunteers just absolutely love being a part of the program. People think of it as, oh, I'm giving back, I'm supporting this youth, but they end up getting so much out of it as well as a volunteer. It's leadership development, it's becoming that role model. I think really elevates the decisions that you make as a person, and you know you have somebody that's looking up to you. And so it can be a really rewarding thing and an opportunity for growth for our volunteers as well.
Yeah. For those that maybe aren't able to make the time, the commitment of being a big, are there other ways to get involved and support this mission?
Absolutely. And we need people to be more than just bigs. We've tried to really create avenues for people to get involved. If you can't be a big, maybe you can serve on one of our committees to help plan our next fundraising event. Maybe you belong to a company who wants to come out for 1 day and support one of our match activity events. Maybe you don't have a lot of time to commit, but you want to help fund a match for a year. There's a number of different ways to get involved, and we really welcome all of those.
That's good to know that there's so many options. How do people reach out if they want to take that first step and learn more about getting involved?
Yeah, so simple. Go to our website, bbbs-sac.org. You can find a lot of information about the program. You can send us an email as well at info.bbbs-sac.org. You can ask questions. You can tell us how you want to get involved, and we'd love to hear from you.
All right, and Jacob, I have to ask, I mean, you're the CEO. Can you talk about the impact that this program has made in your life?
Absolutely. The reason I really got involved is because I was probably one of those youth in our program that have a number of things, working against them at an early age. I was fortunate because I had somebody who really stepped into my life, who changed really my perception of myself and what I could become, and really helped encourage me and push me to achieve things that honestly I never thought were possible. In terms of education, I was the first in my family to go to college. In terms of finding work and really in terms of my relationship, I think about it now. I'm going to be a father here soon,
Yes.
and I think about the type of father I want to be to my child, and how I think of the relationship I had with my mentor and who they were, and the qualities I really valued in them that I want to now bring into my personal and professional life. And so it's really helped shape and mold me over time. And it's been an incredible experience. And I just want more people to have the opportunity to experience that.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful to hear your experience through this, now being the CEO, soon to be father, and just how it's impacted you as a whole. I think that's amazing.
Thank you.
And again, for our viewers who want to get involved, how can they do so?
Yeah, reach out. You can reach out to me directly. You can go through our website. And I would love to hear from you if you have questions, ideas, concerns, thoughts, opportunities for partnership. That's the other thing I'd say is we're always open to collaboration. So whether you're another nonprofit organization or a school district or a corporation, we want to hear from you. We want to talk about how we can work together to really help impact youth and the lives in our local community.
All right, there can be some new possibilities with Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Thank you.
Thank you. To get involved, as he's mentioned, and find out more, you can go to bbbs-sac.org.